What up, y'all? It's your man Abuamerican, double header video here. This one, I'm gonna just say it right out, man. I'm gonna call this out. Fahad, this is for you. Fahad and your other homeboy, your other tribal homeboy, you know, your tribal white homeboy, I forgot his name, from Canada. Look, for all those who don't know what's going on Twitter, we're having this back and forth about tribal societies, and he's like a pro-tribalist. Look, firstly, I'm going to start off by saying this. There was a hadith, and it was about the night of Mi'raj, and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he asked Allah for multiple things, and I can't remember them all because I'm driving and I can't Google it right now. I can't look up the hadith, but he basically asked him to, like, I think it was not to be overtaken by another nation for his ummah, for the Muslims, not to be destroyed by rain like the people of Musa, and I think he said to give up tribalism, and he says, I wasn't granted this. So first off, you're calling to something that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked Allah to end. He literally asked Allah on the night of Mi'raj to end this stuff. Now someone quote me if I got the hadith wrong, but I know he asked Allah this, and Allah denied it to him. So already you dead wrong if you want to consider yourself Muslim. And you consider yourself Muslim. I'm not making takfir here, but I'm just saying you consider yourself Muslim. So already you find yourself in opposition to Allah's messenger, peace be upon him, because this is something he asked Allah for, to end tribalism, and here you are calling for it. Allahu Akbar. Next, tribal societies, they only work in dysfunctional societies. Look, anywhere where tribalism works is a dysfunctional country. We look at Somalia, dysfunctional. We look at Afghanistan, dysfunctional. Pakistan, dysfunctional. Parts of rural India, dysfunctional. The hood, dysfunctional. Jail, dysfunctional. You're literally calling for a system that leads to weakness, not power. Name me one tribal nation that's a global power. This, Allahu Alam, Allah knows best, is maybe one of the reasons why the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked for tribalism to end amongst his people, because he knows it leads to weakness. Look, tribes in jails, basically aka gangs, they fight one another for power. But the true power is what? It's the authorities who jail them. That's the real power. In the hood, gangs fight over what? Neighborhoods, streets, blocks, dope dealing territories. But in the end of the day, who has the power? The police. They come in, shoot, kill who they want, leave. Do they have power? Nah, not really. Nations and states, Afghanistan, Somalia, whatever else. You got multiple tribes. They fight each other every once in a while, but generally, there's more repercussions there, because if you start a fight with another tribe, your cousin or your uncle or your brother might get killed. But generally, what happens? Some nation state comes along, hey, you're sitting on top of some oil. Bang! They come in, take what they want. They just drone the crap out of you. You can't do anything about it. No power. What you're calling to is calling to weakness. There is no strength and there is no power whatsoever with tribalism. You keep on talking about group protection and whatever else. Okay, well, where's your tribe in the scope of attacking the U.S. or the West or Britain or wherever else? I'm not saying they would, but if they felt the need to do repercussions because the U.S. flew over their airspace, what's your tribe gonna do? Tell me. Attack the U.S. with U.S. weapons? Let's look at Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a tribal country, but at the end of the day, who do they get their weapons from? The United States. Do you think Saudi Arabia, as a tribal country, is going to attack the United States with United States weapons? If the United States decided to get their hackles up and decided that Saudi was an enemy, what are they going to do? There's no power in tribalism. There's no benefit in it. Those days are gone. Anyone operating from a paradigm of tribalism in the 21st century is operating from a position of weakness. And you want to perpetuate weakness for your people. I don't know what to do with you, man. I mean, that you can't even see this, that it's so blatantly obvious. I find it almost terrifying. Because you know what? At the end of the day, my son's military. My son has made kinship with dudes that's going to last past the military. I have a tighter bond with prior military guys than I do with anybody else. These guys are all Muslims, but we're not related. Do you know what we can do to your tribe just as a group of dudes who love each other just because of the military? Your tribe wouldn't stand a chance against any of us. Military trained men who are lesser in number would come through and roll over you people. tribalism doesn't help. It doesn't help. It just makes you weak. It makes you ignore people who have certain strengths that can fill the gaps in your weaknesses. Because your tribe can never do that. I don't care if your tribe is the size of Saudi Arabia. You know it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to fill those gaps. Because there's just certain attributes and things that certain people are not going to fill. Your tribe's never going to be anything. They're already nothing. And I'm not even trying to be insulting, bro. But who are they? At least we know Al Saud as a tribe. But really, when you start talking about tribalism and my people and this, that, the other, who are they? In terms of protection, in terms of power, you're not a speed bump. You're not a rock. You're like more like an anthill in the path of a Humvee or an M1 Abrams tank. And you keep on calling to like tribalism as if it's going to benefit you. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he gave you what will give you power, an entire ummah. But see, this is why we're in the position we are in as Muslims. This is why people just roll over to Muslims. You know why? Because there's like 1.6 billion of us. And then we got a bunch of tribal monkeys like you guys talking about my tribe, my tribe, my tribe. And you're like 300 people in some backwater hills of Pakistan or India. It's so bad you went to Canada, man. Or you might be in the United States. I don't even know where you are, man. Where's the strength? Where's the strength? Where's the strength? Where is it? If tribalism's so great, give me your great Western or your great 21st century tribe that's just doing shit. They launching rockets into the sky and like, you know, putting satellites up there and like, you know, making F-22 stealth raptors or whatever the hell they're called. Show me. It's hard not to mock you, man. Fahad, I love you, man, but it's hard not to mock you. You're a mockery. You make your people a mockery. You make your people open to a video like this. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all can't cure cancer. Y'all can't make medicine. Y'all can't make weapons. Y'all can't fight nobody except other people on your level. Which if I go up and gather my homies, we're probably on your level. You guys ain't jack as a tribe. What are you talking about tribalism, dude? Like I said, tribalism only works in dysfunctional societies that are backwards. And you're sitting here calling to more backwardsness. Hey, but you know what? You let me know how that works out for you and your people, man. 300 years from now, maybe the U.S. won't exist anymore. Maybe. But they'll be in the history books. You and your people? You guys like a fart in the wind, man. Fart in the wind. Strong wind. It's your man Abuamerican. You can agree, disagree. Drop it in the comment sections. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm out.
Who wants to fight? Aha. I'm only taking the brave. I'm not taking the scary. I'm not taking no girls. Are you ready to fight?